Something new is happening, my wonderful people. We are hearing matters that Peter Obi to resume new leadership role as Inec release final list of House of Rep members elect. They say Peter Obi won't release, he won't start a leadership role. Well, we go understand the matter very, very carefully as the matter unfolds. Peter Obi, there's something he did in the last few hours. The young lady, Jennifer, that was dealt with by thugs simply because she was going to vote on election day, that became a very big news. A lot of papers carried it. That lady was visited by Peter Obi. Yeah, she was visited by Peter Obi, and lots of Nigerians have commended him because he did not really have to do it. Election don't finish now. All the good face when they won't get from Nigeria, but it shows that it's beyond just the good face. It shows that this is really what he wants. This is really it. It shows that it's beyond just him wanting to just show to Nigerians that he cares. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Peter Obi to resume leadership role as INEC release final list of House of Rep members elect. Peter Obi, the candidate of the Labour Party in the just concluded 2023 presidential election, will have to assume the leadership role of managing his party in the next republic that will start on May 29. The major leadership role awaiting the former governor of Anambra State is managing the lawmakers, both in the Senate. Don't forget that Labour Party now have 6 people in the Senate, 6 senators. They said not get structure before, but structure don't come out. Both in the Senate and in the House of Representatives that the Labour Party has produced in this election. So they have people both in Senate and House of Representatives. According to the final list of candidates released by the Independent National Electoral Commission, the Labour Party produced 30 House of Representative members in the just concluded presidential election and National Assembly election. 30, House of Representatives 30, Senate 6. The results of the INEC list show that Peter Obi will have to explore his leadership skill, assume the position of the party leader, national leaders, and retain and manage the elected lawmakers ahead of the subsequent elections. Although Obi and the Labour Party have rejected the outcome of the February 25th presidential election over the failure of the electoral body to upload the result of the election on the IREV portal from the polling units. However, Obi should not put all his eggs in one basket and sleep in the hope that the tribunal will rule in his favor, because in Nigeria, the tribunal, we know how they work. Should any case the defendant have strong arguments in court, then he has to assume the role of this leadership and manage this young man, because Nigerians wants to see how best Labour Party will serve the people. This will go a long way to see how Nigerians will react and vote in the next election. Therefore, there is need for him to keep and manage the lawmakers to strengthen his machineries ahead of 2027 presidential National Assembly election, should anything happen from now. So this is what is happening, my lovely people. This is what is going on. Our very own brother Peter Obi will have to assume leadership role. He will have to, because he has to manage these people. Don't forget that Nigerians have high hope for Labour Party. Oh, you don't understand it. Very high. The hope is so high up into the sky. Okay, so they don't want, in fact, the reason most people voted was because of the breath of fresh air that they were anticipating. That yes, Peter Obi is coming in, and things were going to change. That was why many people voted Labour Party in all areas. They have 30 House of Representative members, 30. Yes, and the Senate, they have 6. That's because those results were filled straight into the server and people could read it and, associate with the results. Yeah, but now what we are having is a different ball game altogether. Some persons have refused to rise up and they've decided to sit on the ground and refuse to do anything tangible to move this nation forward. The issue there is that we will not allow the same thing over and over again. Every time we allow them to continue and to carry on as if all is well, the resultant effect is that we are the ones who get burnt in the way. So we must rise up to what we believe. We cannot allow the same thing over and over again. These people come to us with, with all kinds of promises to support. I mean, the going to Jennifer's house. Jennifer, in case you are wondering, is a young lady who thugs, prevented from going to vote. Yet, with all the blood and everything, God first, it still came to vote. She has become a real sensation to say, you know what, the struggle is real. Peter Obi still went to visit her. That really touched a lot of Nigerians because a lot of people have said he did not have to go and, visit her, but he went. And in case you are wondering what happened to the young lady, where Peter Obi was so emotional and he was crying, they said the young lady needed 75,000 naira to buy an oven so that she can begin to bake. A graduate that did not have a job. He gave her the money personally. So when you look at it, Peter Obi, if, for instance, I may not chop me yet, I not never go court. If, for instance, say court say, no, it must be Tinubu. If Peter Obi go for 2027, this one they do so. Hey, they win more people. So APC will have to work extra hard. So they call overtime. Because if Peter Obi continue like this, with this same tenacity, being there for the people, despite all, in spite of all, the result is beyond words can describe. It's beyond words can describe. So these are some of the things that are going on, and we just thought to bring you up to speed so that at the end of the day, Nigerians, we are where we are supposed to be. Yes, remember that at the end of the day, every single one of us will have to ensure that we do all that is needed and necessary to bring Nigeria out of anything called oppression that will keep her down. Remember, it's up to you and I for this change to come. Remember, it's up to you and I. Yes? Please don't forget. Every time, you see things you see us being held down by different people and everything, just remember that it is time for a change. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, is bye for now. Bye-bye.